You know, I saw one of the most bizarre commercials this morning, and I just thought, I've got to do a video on it. The commercial is called LA Activists Respond to the NRA. It's cute. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Gary Varner. This is Renegade Reason, and today we will be rebutting a commercial by Black Lives Matter. So let's get into it.
Their guns to assassinate black people. They use their schools to funnel black students through a school-to-prison pipeline.
Okay, first thought, I'm assuming they is the NRA, I think. We really don't know. That's point A. B, if it is the NRA, what, the NRA owns schools? I'm not so sure we're talking about the NRA.
They use their state institutions, bought politicians, business conglomerates, and white supremacist domestic terrorists to incite violence over and over again.
I'm pretty sure that kid was just going to get a pizza. He looked like a real white supremacist, though, with that mushroom haircut, that horrible random white supremacist.
And then they use their new president to enact a law and order administration.
Wait, a law and order what? Okay. Be more specific. I don't know what that means exactly. A law and order administration. Like, what?
All to make them shoot first, to make them ask questions later, make them scream, "I thought he had a gun in his hand," and "I feared for my life," and "he matched the description of a suspect," and "she was threatening us." To shoot and kill Philando Castile, Charlena Lyles, Keisha Michael, Keith Bursey, and Waukesha Wilson.
So the NRA owns the cops? What? So, okay, I'm trying to understand this a little bit here. So the NRA is making police officers shoot black people. How? I don't know what's happening right now. This doesn't make any sense. What is it, like, is the NRA some sort of Bilderberg organization? Are they secretly a bunch of Jewish bankers? What's happening right now?
Until the only option left is for black people to disrupt the systems that keep us oppressed and build the kinds of communities in which we want to live.
By disrupt the system, you mean burn your own crap down?
They'll use it as an excuse to kill more of us. The only way we stop this, the only way we save our communities and our struggle for freedom, is to fight this violence with the raised, clenched black fist of resistance. We are Black Lives Matter, and we are freedom's future place. Wait, hold on. What's with the aggressive fear-mongering video tactics? Someone cut the music and bring up the lights. Better. We're talking about our lives here. When the NRA issues a public call to their constituents inciting violence against people who are constitutionally fighting for their lives, we don't take that lightly. We know that we are not safe, but we are not scared either. We will continue to produce media, teach students, march, and protest to not only protect the First Amendment as fiercely as the NRA protects the Second, but to protect our lives from gun-toting racists. We demand the NRA immediately remove their dangerous propaganda videos narrated by conservative talk radio hosts Dana Loesch and Grant Stinchfield.
Oh yeah, forget the scary music. That's just immoral to play with people's emotions like that. What are they thinking? Let's show the pictures of dead kids' family members. That's way less manipulative. And yes, the old cliche, justify fascism by claiming the other guy's a fascist. We have arrived. The stupidity in this commercial is complete. I first saw this and I was like, what commercial by Dana Loesch? What are they even talking about? Well, here's the commercial.
They use their media to assassinate real news. They use their schools to teach children that their president is another Hitler. They use their movie stars and singers and comedy shows and award shows to repeat their narrative over and over again. And then they use their ex-president to endorse the resistance, all to make them march, make them protest, make them scream racism and sexism and xenophobia and homophobia, to smash windows, burn cars, shut down interstates and airports, bully and terrorize the law-abiding, until the only option left is for the police to do their jobs and stop the madness. And when that happens, they'll use it as an excuse for their outrage. The only way we stop this, the only way we save our country and our freedom, is to fight this violence of lies with the clenched fist of truth. I'm the National Rifle Association of America, and I'm freedom's safest place.
So that's the commercial. I do have a question though. Why is the truth always so pissed? Okay, there's a couple points I want to bring up about this commercial. Number one, it's not attacking Black Lives Matter. Maybe it's just because I'm a reformed Republican and I kind of know the rhetoric. But when they say they mean like the left in general. There's no particular group being attacked here. I mean, when it's showing all these different protests, I mean, they're protests from all sorts of movements. It's not limited to just one group. So, I don't know why they got so offended here. For another thing, the whole police thing is a warning. It's not saying one way or the other whether or not those deaths were warranted. It's just saying, hey, this is gonna keep escalating and it's gonna get to the point where the cops are gonna have to get more involved, and then when the cops get more involved, they're gonna say that this is oppression and fascism, and that's gonna justify more violence. It's kind of like, it's a warning against a horrible cycle that might be coming up. For another thing, the NRA thing is just kind of tacked on at the end. It's not even that good as far as commercials go. I mean, I know it's a commercial and I shouldn't be expecting like an Emmy award-winning performance here, but it's just kind of tacked on at the end. I don't even see how it relates unless you're going, the crap's about to hit the fan, so you might want to get a gun. This commercial was just silly. It was so ridiculous, I felt obligated to do a video about it. It's just one more example of the absolute stupidity that's going on. But I want to address a couple things about Black Lives Matter here that might be food for thought. Just throwing this out there. The NRA wants you to get a gun so you can defend yourself in case the government becomes corrupt. One of the hypotheticals in that scenario would be the police becoming too violent. Therefore, it wouldn't be insane to say that the NRA wants you to have a gun so you can defend yourself against the cops in case they get too violent. So why are you mad at the NRA if they're actually trying to provide a solution that could help you defend yourself against the cops? Unless, of course, you think burning your own crap down is a much more effective option. I do think the police departments do have some problems, and I'm not really into just blindly supporting the police. I do think there are some issues that need to be dealt with. But come on, these are a bunch of egotistical morons hiding behind dead kids. No solution is ever going to come from this group. And that's all we have for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And of course, check out other videos I've done. And as always, God willing, we'll see you later. Peace.